See, we just chilling right now. You know what I mean? See, we live right now. Basically, as people jump on, they're gonna see who you are. They're gonna see what's up, and then even sometimes people are just eating their breakfast, they're eating their dinner, they're not jumping on, but after it loads onto YouTube.
Okay.
So this just makes it easy, right?
Yeah.
So for now, you know, everybody knows, hey, it's Alex the Asian truck driver. How you guys doing today? So we got two people that jumped on right now. Hey, before we get started, I got two Landstar drivers. They're young guys. They used to be company drivers. They were working for Swift. They were working for Knight. They were working for New England. I'm just throwing out all the names because I exactly don't want to tell you who they were working for.
That's right.
But they were working for a company, and now they have their own authority, and they'll tell you a little bit about that. What's up, Golden Child? Golden Child, he another big YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
So you guys already know who I am. So let's wait real quick for a couple guys to jump on. And then these young guys, man, I see them in their truck. They're gonna show you basically how to run your own business and make it happen. So we could basically get started now. That's fine, we got a couple people jump on. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What it is, man? This your boy Mark Capri, man. You know what I'm saying? I go by the name of Mark Capri.
Yeah, Mark Capri, if you guys don't know, man, he's the guy. He's a music producer.
Yeah, right.
He got it going on, man. This guy has so many hustles. It's crazy. And then we got our man right here. Tell him who you are, man.
What's going on, Var? Macon, Georgia.
That's what's up, baby. So, you guys work for Landstar. Now, these guys, they don't team. I went to the truck stop, and we're at the TA, right? So you see that?
Down in Florida.
Yep. So basically, these guys are in their Landstar trucks. They're friends, but they drive their own trucks. Now, tell them how you can basically jump on Landstar, and what does Landstar do for you? What's the difference from being a company driver versus jumping on Landstar? Do they help you through the process? How do you apply? You know, tell these guys basically the start, what you need to do, you know?
I tell you what, I'm gonna let my cousin tell y'all what we're going on, because he fresh on the line, so he got a better understanding. I've been with Landstar ever since last year, so basically he probably know a little bit more than I do since he just came out of training.
Okay, cool. Let them know. Get up close, man. Don't be scared, man. Talk to these people. Tell them, man.
It's pretty much, it's a simple process, but then it ain't simple.
That right.
It's 30 to 45 days for you to even get accepted. You know, but when it comes to actually getting your own truck, the first thing you got to have is the drive for it.
Oh yeah.
Motivation, because you have to save that money to get that truck.
That right.
A lot of truck drivers, they get the money every week. We make good money as a company driver, but they're not saving it. They're going out doing this, doing that,
exactly.
and not putting the money where it needs to be invested in to be successful. Now, everybody don't want to be an owner operator, but if you want your freedom, go home when you want to, more money, go where you want to go, then for one, Landstar will be the move. Honestly, this is like one of the best owner companies that I done heard of.
So tell the guys real quick, how many years experience do you need to apply for Landstar?
Just 1 year.
So after 1 year, now just say you don't own a truck, and you do you need to go buy a truck first, or do you want to go get hired first?
No, get hired first. Never put yourself. That's what I did. I went and did my application. Still worked as a company driver, but actually doing the lease to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to get away from that because
that's good advice.
Because one thing about it, they overcharging. And let's just say you want to leave to get more home time, more money. You can't take that truck with you. You probably spent 1.5 years paying a truck note that now they finna go flip it back over with another driver.
Exactly.
And make them pay the same amount of money that you was about to pay for the truck.
The price never go down.
The price never go down.
That's true. So now if they're so if you guys have 1 year driving experience, you guys could go on to, what is it, Landstar Online?
Yes.
LandstarOnline.com.
So go to landstaronline.com and you can apply. And basically after what? How long until they hit you back?
They hit you back with
Yeah, they pretty quick
about
about
a day or two.
Yeah, they
and
pretty
then
quick about
they'll
getting in
start
touch
telling
with
you what you need to do to
immediately.
Yeah, to complete the process, and you know they
Paperwork and
they
you know,
stay with
other
you.
stuff.
They
Your
stay
whole
with you.
background checks.
So for you guys to know, you just need 1 year experience, and after that, they're gonna you apply on Landstar online, and when you do that, you go ahead and they're gonna call you. The cool thing about it is, do not go and buy a truck. They will put you in the right direction, and they will help you buy a truck. Now, here's the thing: when you first get started with Landstar, tell them the truth now. How much can you make a month as a new owner operator with Landstar when you first start?
Man, really, it's just like sky's the limit.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's like sky's the limit, man. Like,
Let me put it down a little bit just because that sun.
to be honest, you know, sky's the limit with Landstar. There ain't no cap on the money. It's
Go
just
this way, maybe. Right here. Yeah, let's go on this side. Sorry, guys.
It's just
We got a
really
little.
about, you know, how hard you grind. You know what I'm saying? How much money you plan on trying to make. You could make anywhere from 20 to 30. Easy. You know what I'm saying? That's no problem, and that's not even no exaggeration. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this: my first paycheck.
Tell them your first
My
paycheck and be
cousin
honest.
vouched for me.
Tell them your paycheck.
My first paycheck. Now
This is no
For,
lie.
for the week?
for 1 week,
For 1 week.
I ran for 1 week.
How many loads you ran?
I ran 4 loads. 4 loads, and I did a lot of sin. And I still cleared over $4,000.
Let's bring it home.
And that's bringing home.
And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I actually have friends that work for Landstar, and they basically, I've seen them make anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 a week. Now, here's the thing about getting on Landstar. I didn't want to talk about myself. I saw these gentlemen in their Landstar trucks, so I had to jump out and talk to them. And here's the thing about it. When you go on, there's its own load board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you jump on that load board, and then you type in on the load board about 150-mile radius, right? Something like that of where you are.
However you wanna
150,
do it.
200, 300, 400, 500 miles radius of where you want to go.
And here's the thing that's cool that I heard from friends, and you could tell me if this is true or not. When you work for Landstar, there's no such thing as seniority. If you are the first one to pick up the load, you get the load.
Exactly.
Yep. Ain't no good old buddy system or none of that.
None of that.
You go on the load board, but you got to be fast sometimes because it's some good paying loads and other drivers looking. You know?
So what do you do? So if everybody's looking for a good load, how do you get a good load? Is there a time where you're trying to get all the good loads but they keep on getting taken? What do you do?
No, actually, to be honest, Landstar stay with good loads. I mean, it's just all about the area you want to go. I mean, you can get on if you don't care about where you want to go. You can catch load. You can catch good loads all day.
So now one guy asked, what division are you in? So
Van. N-way, van, dry van.
So they're dry van. So they're just driving a normal truck,
Yeah, making
and
money
they're
like
making
that.
money.
And see, basically, I'm gonna tell you like this: Landstar is the best company to work for if you're doing a whole nother side business. And see, I'm not only just a owner operator. You know what I'm saying? I'm a producer, an engineer, an artist myself. I do it all. You know what I'm saying? I just love grinding. You know what I'm saying? And so we just doing it like that. And basically, Landstar, it gave me that extra push to get out here and make money, flip money, and go back to the studio and do what I love doing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to never worry about folks calling you saying they need an ETA when you coming back out.
So you
All of
don't
that.
have. So when you work for Landstar, you actually don't have a broker calling you.
You can take a month off if you want to. No,
So-
You don't have
2
nobody
months
calling
off.
So
Yeah.
after you do, so if
No
you,
dispatch.
so there is no dispatcher in Landstar. So it's one of those things where these guys are saying if you make $2,000 for that week, you could just take the month off if you want to, right?
If you comfortable with
If
making
you comfortable-
2,000,
if that's what you
you
wanna
ain't
make.
gotta come back to work. So
That's what you want to make.
Now, one question one of my guys had was, does Landstar hire felons? Now, he had a personal question about, would you know the answer to that or not?
if I'm not, I don't want to put the wrong information out there, but if I'm not mistaken, it depends on what type of charge they have on them.
Okay.
So I don't think Landstar just really, hold a grudge on that because everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think they probably give you a second chance if I'm not mistaken.
Now, I would say this: they have,
It's dry van.
They'll play with, they'll try to work with you. Cause when I was in orientation, it was a dude that was in there with 2 seatbelt violations, a suspended license violation. He had one more charge, but Landstar hired him.
Okay.
So it won't hurt.
It depends. You just got to
won't
put
hurt
it
to
in.
see. It won't hurt to see.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys are young. They're making money. They showed me the kind of money they're making. Now, one of my guys on here says, is it gross revenue a week? What is your actual net that you're making? So these guys have an idea.
I said my first week, gross. I mean, not gross. What I brought home after fuel was over $4,000.
So I'm telling you,
$4,000 to the house.
That's $4,000 I just took home. That was after my fuel, insurance, plates, all that.
So here's the thing, guys, and I'm telling you this right now.
And
go ahead, let them know.
I want to tell them where I went.
All right,
So
tell them where they go so they know where to go.
All right, when I made that my first week, I left Atlanta, Georgia, went to Texas, Katy, Texas. From Katy, Texas, I went to Miami. I made so much money off that Miami trip, I did head all the way up to South Carolina.
Good money.
Because they gave me an extra money. You can play with your fuel surcharge.
Exactly.
They're that you can talk to them, negotiable. So we negotiated. I told him where I was. He gave me an extra $200 on my fuel surcharge just for me to come get that load.
Exactly.
I took it to Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
After Memphis, I took a load about Austin. I stayed in Atlanta. I went home.
Yeah, that's in 1 week. And I'll tell you, and I'll tell you this. I'm gonna be honest, and I know you guys trust me. I actually have other friends that work for Landstar, and they make 6-figure salaries.
Exactly.
So I just don't want to lie to you guys and tell you that I have friends that make 6-figure salaries. But it's something when you see a man that's been doing it for 30 years in a business make 6 figures, you think it's not possible. These guys 3 years ago were working for companies. Now they're working at Landstar. They put in their application. When they put in their application, they got a recruiter call them, and the recruiter put them in the right direction to buy a truck. After that, they put them in the right direction. Now, what's the percentage that they take off of the trailer?
Basically, they don't really charge you for the trailer. You're just gonna be at a certain percentage, which is 65%.
Okay.
And that just, you got your own power unit.
100% fuel surcharge.
So other than that, they don't actually charge for the trailer. Now, if you have your own dry van, I think it's like 67%.
Okay.
But if you have a reefer trailer, I think it go to like
73.
73 or 75%. Then flatbeds, it just keep on climbing up. Low bars, low step bars.
And
just keep on climbing.
And here's the thing this is what I heard. You guys could tell me if it's right or wrong. With Landstar, even though you guys are owner operators and you pay for your own tractors, you actually are running under their authority, right?
Yeah.
So when you're running under their authority, they have all the loads ready for you. When you look up the loads, you're looking up an internal load that basically there's something called, I believe, a lane match. You could actually look up where you want to work. You don't have to go where they want to work. Tell them a little bit about, just say if my guy lives in LA, does he have to drive all the way out to Georgia to work?
No, like to be honest, all I run is Southeast and Midwest. And drivers with other companies, they say, oh, you gotta stay out 2-3 weeks. If you wanna go home on the weekend, you're not gonna make no money. Oh, at Landstar, you can run one load and make $2,000 off that one load.
Easy.
And that load can only be going 800 miles.
Easy.
I might pick up a load. I mean, he'll tell you could pick up a load out of Atlanta or something, and let's say you wanna take it to Florida, that load might be paying, after Landstar cut $1,900, $2,000, and Landstar got plenty of light loads. They got the heavy loads. They got plenty flatbed, low board. They posting over 20-some thousand loads a day
Daily.
on the board. And
Wow.
the loads constantly updating.
Yesterday, just the board itself was over 30-some thousand loads.
You know, I would never want to get in your guys' business, but basically, there's a lot of guys making money with Landstar. There's a lot of guys not making money too. If you're the kind of person that's not looking on the load board and seeing where all the loads are and on it all the time, you're not gonna make that kind of money. You gotta run. But the thing is, you run as hard as you wanna run. You know, I appreciate these guys because I talked to a couple other Landstar guys. I know what they make, and they didn't want to talk to me. they didn't want to talk to me. They didn't want to let me know that you could be a young man and make money. They didn't want to let me know that. But when I talk to these guys, they want to help you guys out, because you need to tell them, if you don't mind, tell them, you know, where did you work before this, and how did you make that break? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was doing a lease to purchase, running containers.
So
And
should they do a lease to purchase?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You know, some folks scared to take that leap as far as getting their own truck because it's so much responsibility. But my main thing is, I mean, if you're scared to take a chance, how you gonna be rich?
Exactly.
You know,
Scared money don't make
yeah.
none.
If you're scared to take a chance, I mean, I'm basically like, I'm young. I'm 26 years old. I'll be 27 this year.
Wow.
I'm an owner operator. You know, I mean, I make money that people 30, 40, 50, 60 years old don't even make.
I ain't never
You know,
seen
and I'm 26 years old.
And I seen these
And-
guys' trucks, man. These guys making money, man. I'm telling you.
And so it's basically like, it's all about what you're willing to put in, what you're willing to get out of it. You know?
So where can my guys go to get on Landstar? You know, let them know like where they could go to jump on. Should they just jump online, or is there a certain number that you would recommend them calling? Or
I don't know the number. I don't know the number.
you know,
But you know, first step, I mean, you know, it won't hurt to call a recruiter.
right?
Ask them all the questions you want to ask, just in case you got some on your background, or you know, you got some issues that you're not comfortable with, thinking it's not gonna get you hired. So call and ask. And another thing, Landstar, I think they're a little lingual with it, but they want to see in the past 3 years that you didn't drove in the winter months.
Yes.
And
So,
they will
that's
call.
important.
They will call every company that you have worked with.
They will do that.
They is gonna do. They're gonna call every company that you didn't work with to verify your work history. They do a strong background check, and they gonna verify that you didn't drove in the snow.
So
Okay.
3 months in the snow, guys, and 1 year experience. So 1 year experience, 3 months in the snow, and basically, if you get hired, they're gonna show you how to basically get your own truck and how to make money. Did you have a number for them,
Yeah, basically,
or the actual website?
I'm gonna give it to y'all.
Yeah, it's
See, look, Shay Earl has been in the business for a long time, and he's saying Landstar gives good loads.
yeah, they do.
I mean, these are young men. This guy's talking about these guys are in their 20s, and you guys are, you know, there's a lot of guys out there that say they want to be like me. To tell you the truth, I want to be like them. You know, I'm being honest. You know, and for them to make that kind of money, it kind of lets you know. And how long were you guys a company driver before you made that step to owner operator?
3 years.
So 3 years, guys. Give yourself 2 to 3 years. Apply for Landstar, and check it out for yourself. Again, it's not good for everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
You can go to landstar.com
So go to landstar.com
or Landstar online.
or Landstar online. Anyone
Or
they should talk
better
to?
yet, No, just ask for anybody that dealing with
Recruitment,
Yeah,
new guys.
recruitment.
So Landstar.com or Landstar online.
Or you can take this number down, 1-800-872-9412. Again, 1-800-872-9412. That Landstar Contractor Service.
You want to give them? You can just show it on here. Put it maybe. Oh, it won't show.
Yeah, it's
But
too bright.
It's too bright. But that number one last time is 1-800-872-9412, and that's Landstar Contractor Services, and they're gonna get you to the right place. You know, I'm not here to tell you guys to do anything. I'm just saying that if you have the goal to be an owner operator and you want to make some real money like these guys, there's an opportunity to. You just have to take the opportunity. And if you fail, these guys let you know right now, if you fail as a Landstar driver, it's because you didn't want to work.
Exactly. And let me put this out here. Before I started playing around with these trucks, I was a firefighter. I was a firefighter for over 10 years and did an early retirement. So I always said, if I ever play around with these trucks, because my dad, he always drove trucks, and also my cousin, daddy, always drove trucks. So we learned a lot from them. On the outside looking in, everything was looking gravy. Only thing we didn't like is our parents staying away from the home so long. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 or 3 weeks. That was the old school days. So us young guys wanted to do it different. So I said, if I ever get out here, I'm gonna make it really happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be away from my family so many weeks just to make money.
Yeah.
So I jumped out and started with a company just to get my feet wet. And I'm bringing home like $300 and $400. It was a sacrifice. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? It was a sacrifice. So I kept trusting God. Praying. You know what I'm saying? And I said one day I'm gonna go ahead and just step out and get my own truck and put it on with a good company. So when I did that, I always said I'm gonna have to put it on with Landstar, because one thing about owner operators, you never want to fall in that same category as putting your truck on with a company and owner operators, because it's not gonna really flow that good. So you wanna put your truck on with nothing but a strictly owner operator company. And it's a big difference. If you don't believe me, you can check into it. It's a big difference pulling your truck with a owner operator and a / company driver company. It's not gonna work like you want to. You know what I'm saying? So owner operators it's like sky's the limit with Landstar. So when I bought my truck, I put it on with Landstar, and I just been enjoying life ever since, man. I can't even put it no other way.
And honestly, are you guys even getting paid by Landstar to say this stuff?
At all. Not at all.
No.
You see that, man? These guys are just endorsing Landstar because they work there,
Yeah.
and it's not. They just want you guys to come up. That's all it is, man.
And another thing, I don't mean to cut you off a bit.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead,
But
man. Let them know.
Another thing is, if you got a family, even if you just by yourself, look at it like, why travel the world all these days and stand out weeks and weeks and your money ain't right? You know what I'm saying? That's just wasting time. So if you're gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? And it can't get no better than that, man. So if you're gonna use your time wisely out here, put your truck on with a good company that really, look out for their drivers. You know what I'm saying? And really give you your own authority. What's the sense of having your own authority or your own truck and you still getting treated like a company driver?
Like a number, right?
Exactly. And you gotta pick what they want you to pick. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So with Landstar, it's like sky's the limit. I keep saying that for a reason, and it really is sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do.
That's cool.
What you want to put into it.
And then any last words for them before you say bye?
Oh yeah. For all them owner operators, I always saying about Landstar, y'all only get 65%, and they take 35%. Our rate's so good, we still making more money than
You can
y'all.
afford it, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So remember, if you're getting 100% of nothing, that's still nothing, baby.
Exactly.
So 65% of a good load is a good
65
thing.
Yeah, it's good when you get 65% when the load paying $5 a mile already.
So you know.
I just seen loads paying $25 a mile.
So
And he about
See,
something.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Ever since I stepped with Landstar,
he's opening the backpack. What's in there, man? We got cash in here. What we got in here, man?
I ain't gonna pull out the cab, man. They probably trying to come through the computer screen, man.
Tell him, man. You know.
Ever since I got with Landstar, man, it gave me a whole lot of leeway.
Look at that right there.
This is my artist, DAD. You know what I'm saying? I just put out his first CD. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check that out. DAD, the artist.
Check
Voice
him
for
out,
the
man.
kid. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't able to do that, staying on the fire department because my life on the line for, a decent little money, but it wasn't what I expected. I wanted bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying? So I started really making moves with Landstar because I'm able to work like I want to work, go home when I feel like it. And it's a lot of leeway, you know what I'm saying? So I just put out his first CD.
Look at that, man.
Again,
Congratulations, young man.
Mark Capri. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check him out. You can YouTube me, Mark Capri, MARCCAPRI. That's separated. MARCCAPRI. Check me out. I was glad to run into my man Alex, man. He doing big things down here. We both from Georgia. Me and my cousin, Alex, big California style, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We just enjoying it, man.
Hey.
Man, you already know when Georgia and Cali get it's a party.
Hey, that's right. But-
It's all over, baby.
But that's why, man, when I saw these guys in their Landstar trucks, and I'm thinking these are the youngest Landstar drivers ever, I thought these guys were 19 years old. So when I saw them get out of their trucks, I said, hey, man, I have to interview these guys because they're making money, they're successful, and if they can do it, you guys could do it too, man. So have a great day. You know?
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate
Definitely.
y'all tuning in, man.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, man. So I'm gonna have their description, their names, and their things down below for you guys, so you guys can check out all the good things that they're talking about, and the description of the Landstar.com online and all that good stuff. And of course, have my man right here, man, producer,
Yeah, right.
you know, business owner.
We
You
doing
know,
it. We doing
damn,
it.
man,
If
George
we
is
can,
George is showing Cali love though. That's what's up,
That's
baby.
right, man.
Yeah,
All
always,
love, man.
always.
So, you know, you guys could do it too, man. But hey, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, you know. Two things, man. You know, just make you think and make you smile, baby.
That's right.
That's all that we
right.
trying to do here.
That's it.
All right. Peace out, guys. I love you guys.
Take care. Walk free, baby.
Yep.